what's happening? Lex back today with the first look at the brand new brawler in Brawl Stars, Surge. We're going to take a look at him, what he can do, and then pit him 1v1 versus every other brawler in the game. Now, Surge is a chromatic brawler, so he will be on the paid Brawl Pass at tier 30. So if you want to guarantee getting him, you're going to need to purchase the Brawl Pass. And if you're going to be spending any gems in Brawl Stars, would appreciate you using code LEX. It doesn't cost you anything extra, and it helps support me, my family, and this channel keep producing content. Enter it into the shop or click the link in the pinned comment or description. Now, Surge has 4,440 hit points at max level and does 1540 damage with his main attack. Now, that does not increase every time he ranks up. It will, however, get split into two when he hits a target or a wall, or if he reaches his max range with his first star power called To The Max. Surge's gadget allows him to teleport a few tiles in the direction that he is facing. He can teleport through walls and over water, provided the distance traveled is not greater than how far his teleport actually goes. If it's too far, well, then you just stand there and waste a gadget. Now, where Surge gets really interesting is his super. With each usage of his super, he ranks up. With each rank up, he gets his abilities increased as well as his appearance. Between rank 1 and 2, he gets wings. Between 2 and 3, he gets a helmet. And at max rank, he gets a really cool energy drink sword. Now, the different stages of his super go like this. At stage 1, he gets his movement speed boosted. The second upgrade, he gets his range increased by 2 tiles. And then on the third stage, his attack splits into 6 different projectiles instead of just 2. Now, if you die, those abilities go back to the base rank. Also, these abilities get reset if you score a goal in Brawl Ball. Now, I'm going to break down where Surge is going to excel and where I think that you should be pushing him at the end of this video, so be sure to stick around for that. But now that you know a little bit about Surge, let's see how he fares against every other brawler in Brawl Stars. But one last note before we hop into the 1v1s. No matter what rank Surge is at, it does not change his 1v1 interactions. To illustrate this, here are the interactions between Surge and Nita at every different rank. As you can see, the result is the same every single time. So with that said, let's hop into the 1v1s. All right, to get this party started off right, let's keep it all in the family. Pam, Jessie, and Nani, the Junkers. How do they fare against Surge? Let's find out. Pam is able to completely beat him down, which is no surprise. However, Jessie wins with that extra turret. Now, the interesting one here is Nani. You might be thinking to yourself, I bet you Nani and Peep could really smoke Surge. Not so, and I will explain it to you after you watch this. Now, I wanted to bring that to your attention because it's a very important point. One that gets used some in these 1v1s, but not completely. Now, Surge with his gadget can actually teleport. He can phase through a brawler's attack. This can come in extremely handy, but the timing is very difficult. Keep that in mind that sometimes you will be able to use his gadget to phase through an attack. It may just save your life. While we're keeping it in trios, let's see how the Rangers fare. Colt, Spike, and Shelly. How do they do against Surge? Well, it appeared that Surge fought the law, and the law won. Well, except for Colt, he's above that law. But speaking of crime, what if the brawler Surge is facing off against has a partner in crime? Let's see how the brawlers with spawnables do against Surge. Ooh. Yeah, Penny got her booty stolen. Bo, however, was able to use his gadget to block one of the incoming shots, and that gave him the victory. Well, more so, he would have won even regardless. Now, Nita just barely wins with the base interaction, but, you know, mauls Surge when Bruce is on the field. Thanks, I'll be here all week. But now let's see how the rest of the Trophy Road Brawlers fare against Surge. Poor Tick, always last. But, of course, this isn't the best test for him. Although, unfortunately, Surge can teleport through rolls, so this may just be a bad interaction for Tick, period, even in a real game situation. Now, Ems, however, she made Surge taste that hairspray, and it probably wasn't very tasty. Now for the time-honored tradition of Mythic Row. Let's see if Surge can raise a ruckus. I mean, it was a 50-50 split. Taking out Sprout, even with his gadget, and making Surge's fellow superhero Max look like she was, searching for the bat signal. However, Mortis's gadget comes in clutch and was just able to take down Surge before he could land another shot. And this actually highlights a weak point for Surge. His reload speed is very slow, and his damage output, it's just okay. I'll talk about more how this is going to affect you and where you should be playing Surge, but first let's take a look at some battles that were really close. Piper with Ambush connects on that shot before Surge is able to finish her off. And Gale is able to win with those new tiny little balls. Snowballs, guys, come on. Now Carl, he does lose, but if Surge has a wall directly behind him, well then he wins. Barley, well, I mean, I didn't know where else to put him, so he got beat. Bad. But let's forget about them plebs. Let's move on and let's see the rest of the legendaries. So every single legendary wins, all of them. The really funny one here though was Sandy, and this once again highlights a very weak point for Surge. Sandy was able to use his gadget while Surge was trying to kill him, he heals back up to full and then wins. Surge has a very slow reload. Also comical is when Surge and Crow both jump into the air. Let's see that. Yeah, my boy Crow in that spicy new remodel, still winning. Alright, but enough playing around. Let's bring in the Bruisers and see if they can show Surge what's what. Big tank beatdown? Yeah, Surge doesn't have a chance. Don't get close to the tanks, says Surge. I mean, that should be self-explanatory, but this kind of highlights that. Okay, now before we get into the top 3 brawlers against Surge, let's take a look at today's weakest fight. This is basically a glorified pillow fight. Pathetic. But I mean, hey, Poco wins. He normally doesn't get to win in these matches, so this match, however, it was basically neither one could really kill each other, and they were both just, you know, it was almost like play fighting. Now for the 3rd best brawler against Surge. Yeah. Now, no one's surprised that Bull wins, but number 3? Is Bull losing his touch as the best brawler in these 1v1s? Gotta step it up, Bull. And now, for the baddest brawler to ever beat down on those in Brawl. Oh, Surge came to Jackie and he got plenty of smacky. Surge is a mid-range poke brawler. I mean, come on, don't get close to the tanks. If you do, then our number 1 brawler here, he's going to show you what's going to happen. $10,000 hit points against a brawler that reloads about as fast as my grandma gets out of a car. Sorry, Grandma. It was never a battle. Now, let's see the official charts. So there you guys go. Surge 1v1 versus every brawler in the game. Now, what would be a new brawler without some voice lines? It wouldn't be a new brawler at all. Let's listen to Surge's voice lines.
Ha ha! I'm so awesome! You got juiced! Juicy! You got served! Surge and destroy! Surge for the win! To protect and surge! Surge, 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 surge! I got the juice. Let's party! Somebody call for Surge? Feel the surge! Upgrading! Power Surge! Super Surge! Drink up! Surge Protector! Surge? Surge! Surge! Dehydration! I'm all out of juice! Ow! Surging Rage! Yo, dude! Take it easy, bruh!
They're pretty darn good, although he is rather fond of saying his own name a lot, but, you know, he's Surge. Surge! Surge! Anyways, I think that Surge is going to do very well in Gym Grab. I don't think he's going to be a great brawler, simply because his, you know, big special ability gets reset after every goal. Not so much on Heist because he doesn't output a ton of damage. Duo Showdown probably could be decent. Solo Showdown not as good. Siege not as good. But I think that Gym Grab is where he's going to really make his hay, because if he can get those built up and not die, he is going to be a menace to society on the Gym Grab field. Just, you know, completely holding back the other team with those shots shooting everywhere. He's going to be very, very good. So what do you guys think about Surge? Do you like him? Do you think he's going to be good? I do. I think he's going to be pretty darn decent. Despite some of his deficiencies, I still think he's going to be a relatively good brawler, even straight out of the gate, assuming that you don't die a lot. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. Stay tuned for more sneak peeks coming soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as always, until next time, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out. I see you making it to the very end of the video. Yeah, you are a true fan, and I appreciate you. And as a reward, if you head on over to discord.gg/tribe gaming at 12 noon Central Time, about an hour after this video came out, I'll be doing a Q&A over there on that Discord server. Come over and hang out with me for a while and ask some questions. Thanks again for making it to the end of the video and supporting this channel. I appreciate you guys. See you next time.